Hi Aries. Okay, I have a read for you. Just for the weekend. I just did it. I don't know. I was just curious to know what was going on with you guys. I'm gonna do the rest after for all the signs. But Aries, I'm so sorry. I don't know what you guys are going through, but I'm there's so much sadness in your spread, and there's so much disappointment, and it's almost like there's just too much, too fast, all at the same time. You know what I mean? Like your life is like an eight of wands. Like it's just boom, 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 and it is just too much, too much. It's been too much, but this reading is like really it's got positive outcomes in it. But I just know that what you guys are going through right this second is just, I think you guys are in a lot of pain, just a lot of loneliness and kind of like being stuck, So I have underneath, I have the second part of it, but on top I did some clarifications on the corners. So you guys have the moon in reverse with the King of Cups. The moon in reverse, especially for those of you Aries that have whose mother is deceased, this card speaks very highly of your mother being beside you, of your mother being in your ear, of your mom looking over all this crap that's going on. You can rest assured knowing that the moon in reverse definitely speaks of an absent mother, which may also be why you guys have the Four of Wands in reverse. Because if it is an absent mother, it could be the foundation has been damaged or weakened. If there is an absent mother figure, or if you've buried your mom, that could mean why that's like that as well. It can also mean that you're going through a very dark time. I believe that Aries is at the thick of it right now, and I believe that you may be struggling to accept, and I get it. You may still want to hold on, and there might be hope, and there might still be some fight left for the situations you have going on. But never mind the situations. How are you doing? How's Aries doing? Can you handle holding on some more? Can you go for another? I almost feel like you're hanging on to like the back of a boat, when you're water skiing and you're just being dragged, like with no vest, no protection, and you're just boom, 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 hitting the water, getting hurt. That's what I feel like you guys are going through. Can you hold on more? Like, are you able to take a little bit more? Then that's awesome. But if you're not, then let go. Let go. Because it's been a lot of pain in your readings the last few times I've read for Aries, for myself, for my friends, it's just been really intense. There's been a lot of loss. I know a lot of Aries have had to deal with a lot of death too. So I don't know, just, a thought. You can let go and there will be better. You know what I mean? The moon in reverse is telling you that there is some kind of deceit going on, which I'm sure you guys are aware of. I know that there's a truth you guys are seeking. The moon in reverse lets you know that it will come to pass. You will find it. That's why you're there, because the moon is... what comes to my mind? There's a saying, and I'm not so much religious as I am spiritual, but there is a saying that goes, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that's what the moon is. That's where you are walking right now. That's like the darkest part of the night of your soul. This is the hardest part for you, because this is where you not only can't really see right, you have to get... There's the two pillars that are there with the devil card as well, okay? But in the devil card, you're on the other side of the water, so you've already crossed to the other side. Like now you don't even know where the fuck you are. So now it's getting scary, you know what I mean? So this card is letting you know, like, just you're almost there. It's almost going to be the completion of a cycle, whether you want it to be or not. Unfortunately, that's what I get from the moon card, and I think you guys are aware of that. I think you guys know, and you guys are just kind of dreading and kind of trudging down the path of the inevitable. And I think you guys are smart enough to know what's over and what's not, But it's your call when you're ready to feel what you have to feel. It's totally okay. That's up to you guys. What else? I had a lot of stuff to tell you guys about the moon. I do see that you guys have a message coming through, or the Page of Swords, because on the other corner we have the Page of Swords, but it's clarified with the Ten of Swords, okay? So let me explain that to you. The Ten of Swords, when it's clarifying the Page of Swords, it can be quite painful. It can make him, remember, he's not a king yet, so he is a little immature. The message may come to you kind of like, without a censor, you know, like kind of not, you know, when they're that young, they don't really know how to say things with much thought. So it may come as like, what the fuck? And then it may be harsh, but it's going to be what you need to hear, because this is what's going to make the news painful. This Ten of Swords, this is like a painful ending. Something may have to end, and it may not end amicably, and it may not end how you had hoped. I don't even think you hoped that it would end, but it may have to end, okay? It could be a relationship, could be a job, could be a family connection, you know, a friendship. It could be lots of stuff. I do think that it's relationship related. I do think it's a love. And I don't think it's anything that just started. I think this is marriage, and I think it's been a long marriage. I think it's been like almost, because the Ten of Swords, I think it's almost been like a high school sweetheart, like a childhood crush, you know, that ended up being your husband or your wife. And I think that it's where the situation is. Then at the other corner, you also have the Five of Cups. So I know you guys are possibly, you know, depressed, very deeply depressed, not seeing any positive in things. You're kind of like stuck, just in disbelief of how things have turned out. I'm also getting a little bit of jealousy that maybe the other party is not as broken up as you, which is why I think the Nine of Cups is here, because it seems almost as if the other party's kind of like, I'm all right, you know what I mean? And then they're getting some kind of satisfaction out of seeing you so upset. That's what I feel may be going on here, because you're not looking up. Like, you are just not able to pull out of this, and you're not seeing. You have two cups back here, that there's still hope. That's why I mentioned earlier that if you want to stay and you're strong enough to keep going, I mean, there's still fight left in this relationship. There's still love in this relationship. It's up to you. It's really your call, because the effort would have to come from you. I don't see any effort coming from the other party at all right now. You know what I mean? Let me see, what else do I got? Give me 1 second. Let me go back to the morning reverse with the King of Cups. You may need to change your attitude just a little bit. I know that Aries is known as being, you know, an intense energy, but I think with the King of Cups, either you're dealing with somebody, but in this case, I think it's a shift that you guys need to make in regards to being a little more observant, a little more patient, a little more cautious, because this is letting you know that there are secrets, and you need to, like the King, sit back and you need to observe right now. You need to not act right now. You need to just be smart like him. Because he's a pretty intelligent guy, and he's upright for you guys. He is not in reverse. In reverse, he's a freaking mess. But upright, he's one hell of a man. So I think that you guys need to try to adopt some of his characteristics. And be very patient. Whatever information you guys discover, kind of keep it to yourself. I don't think at this point you guys can trust too many people. And I think that your own thoughts are starting to confuse your reality. I think because there's been so much deceit. I don't know what is being hidden, but I do feel like, and I know that I've got that before, and I know that I've seen that before, that there is a lot of deceit going on. I don't know what's being hidden. I wish I could tell you guys, but it could be so many things, you know. But I will tell you that you will find out. I know, I think within the next 3 months, you guys are going to find out what it is that's been hidden, and I think it's all going to make sense to you. But I think until then, you have to adopt the King of Cups kind of attitude. You cannot be impulsive. You cannot be online, you know, talking crap. You have to just be calm and know that there's no way this is not going to work out for you guys. You guys are going to be okay. I know it. There's no way. I think with the amount of suffering you guys have gone through, there's no way you guys aren't going to get a break. There's no way. Okay? So I'm not finished. Let me keep going. On the bottom, I use my regular plain cards for you guys. Okay? So we started off with I think you guys are thinking about moving. I think that there's a lot of action going on. I think that this is going to be a busy, really busy end of February for my Aries. Changes in your work situation. I think that you should even take up like a Zumba class or an exercise class, anything to get you moving, you know, to kind of help with the momentum, better said, not the adrenaline. I think that the time of talking and thinking is ended for you guys, or for some of you, and I think that now you are aware that it's time to kind of take action on, for the time being. If this love situation's not going to work itself out for now, I think you guys are aware of maybe if it decides to get fixed, and I think for in the meantime, you guys are trying to fix the situation, because I think you guys have been stuck. And I kind of feel like you guys are tired of being stuck. I think maybe even job interviews are lined up for you guys. I feel like I think that you have very few friends, but very good friends around you. I feel like you have been getting advice from an older woman that's been really, really, really crucial and really essential for you guys to be okay. I feel like she's been giving you guys advice. It's an exchange of energy that's going on freely. Like you want to be there for people, and they want to be there for you, and it's helping you out. Or if it hasn't happened, it's going to start happening. I think this weekend. I think you will be coming in on some money. I think that you will be either getting maybe like a raise, a small raise, maybe child support, maybe even a lotto ticket, a promotion. You may even change jobs with the interviews that I feel that are lined up for you guys. I feel like no matter how scary and how different this is from what you expected, I feel like this is change that must happen. I feel like this is part of Aries. You know that you had a lot of chances to do what you had to do, and you didn't do it. So I feel like the universe is now kind of forcing you to do what you needed to do a long time ago. And I really think that you guys know that. So I think that as much as you're resisting and you're in pain and you're afraid, I think you guys know what's going on, because I know Aries are super intuitive. And I'm just sure that you guys know. That's why I don't really feel like you guys are fighting this. I feel like you guys are just not going to do it on your own. Like somebody's coming and having to pull you to do this, but you're not fighting them. You know? I do feel like you guys are a little restless. I'm a little anxious. I've always been anxious with your guys' readings. Remember to take it easy and be good to yourself, okay? Because I know emotionally you're going through a lot, so you need to be careful with that. Spiritually, physically, I just feel like you guys have to remember to, get good sleep, drink a lot of water. Even if you have to go to get a massage, get on Groupon and get, a massage at a good price. Take care of yourself, okay? Because I think that that Page of Swords is even kind of letting you know, get ready for the hard times that may be coming up. Get ready in case this relationship does end. Get ready for, the difficulties that you're about to endure. Endure, because you will endure and you will come out better. I promise you that, okay? I think financial stability is right around the corner for you guys. If you are thinking of renting or changing addresses, I think it's going to happen. If not by the end of this month, I think definitely by the end of March. Maybe the beginning of April. These spreads usually go as far as 3 months, so this can happen anytime then. I feel like if you have the relationship card here, okay? So I feel like if there is somebody that you're interested in, and I know that I feel like there's more than one option, okay? I know that you have one that's like your everything, I get that. But I feel like you have options, because Aries are known to be very charismatic, very good looking, people gravitate towards my Aries. So I think if there is somebody that you have your eye on, I think that he or she feels the same. I think that that's why you pulled the relationship card, which is the 8 of Hearts. And it could even be your main option, the one that you're hoping for a reconciliation with. It could even be that they feel the same way. I think that you will be receiving some type of written communication. And I don't think it's going to be bad, because you're not surrounded by bad cards. I think it's either going to be like some type of cash money, some type of opportunity to make money, or some type of... like maybe an invitation. You may have an invitation to go to some type of celebration. Please do not miss it. Do not miss that. If there is an invite for you guys to attend a wedding, an anniversary, a birthday party, I need you guys to go, because you guys just might meet somebody that's going to really be significant for you guys at that celebration. Just go. Do not miss it. I know for a fact you guys will. The cards have it all over. So I think you guys should keep that in mind. You have the Six of Spades up here, so let me see. Let me get this card. You may have to prepare yourself for a permanent ending. There might be things in your life that have run its course to completion, no matter how bad you don't want that to happen. I think you need to be prepared for, kind of like, be prepared to let go. Expect the unexpected, okay? Don't let go of any expectations so that you're not as hurt should something not work out in your favor, okay? And you need to know that any ending comes hand in hand with a beginning. So I know it's painful. I know you guys are hanging on to something. I know that things are not going the way you had planned things to go, but just hang on, okay? Just hang on, because nobody can go through as much pain as you guys have gone through and not get some kind of reward at the end of it. There is no way. But there's no sense in going through hell and coming out without learning something, okay? And you guys are way too smart for that. So be thankful for the people you have around you. Don't get caught up in this card and not look around you and see the positive that you have, okay? Maybe like a journal, a gratitude journal. Just, it's important to let people know that you're thankful and that you are aware of them while you're hurting, okay? I know that that's hard to do. So, I mean, I need you guys to just, I'm not judging, and I've been there many, many times, okay? Yeah. If there's somebody that you were involved with that wasn't, that was kind of immature, he may still have an attachment to an ex. That's what this relationship card may also be saying, okay? There may have been an attachment or a love triangle that you were unaware of, or there may have still been some secret attachment to an ex of his or hers. That may be also what has not let that, move forward. Because I do feel that you had options, that you had strong, relationship, coming your way, but I feel like for some reason it just didn't work out. I don't know if you pulled away. I don't know if they pulled away. I do think you were dealing with an earth sign. I think that this earth sign is somebody that is not going to stimulate you when it comes to like conversation and intellectually. And that's something I know Aries needs, because you have a lot of swords, and I feel like they are amazing people, earth signs, yes. But for our wands, which are, our fire signs, I feel like this earth sign you were dealing with, that may be the one that has the attachment to an ex. I do feel like they're not gonna, you require way too much excitement then they can never give you. That's what I feel may have happened there. So if this didn't work out with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, don't feel bad. It wasn't gonna be a long-term thing anyways, I do feel like there is a woman around that it may be causing problems because of the Queen of Cups in reverse. She may be a little bit jealous of you. The Queen of Cups in reverse is pretty cutthroat. So it may be, and she was here with the Knight of Pentacles. It may be in relation to him. It could be a mom, it could be a sister, it could be a girlfriend, it could be the wife, it could be a lot of options. She may be the one whispering things into his ear, which may be causing this. Okay, so just be really careful. Like I said, the main thing here is for you guys to be observant. Just really watch. This is a time for you guys to be at your smartest and at your most on point. Watch before you jump and you pop off at the mouth, because you may look foolish at the end. Okay, remember, just because you think it doesn't mean it's true. Okay, my dear? My dears? Okay? Everything's gonna, you'll start getting, things are gonna start getting revealed. I promise you. Okay? All right, my Aries. I love you guys very much. I wish you guys all the best. Try to enjoy the weekend, and I will have another reading for you guys soon.